Oh, he's wrapped around the branches. I can see the whole tree. That's a nice fish. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And he's stuck in the tree too. Oh no, oh no. It's a big fish. That's a big fish. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to yet another video. As you can tell by the little clip I just showed you right there, today we're gonna try to complete the MTB Slam. This video is sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box, and if you guys want to sign up and get your first MTB Pro for as cheap as $5, use my code. I'm gonna pop it up on the screen right here, and I'm gonna link, it's gonna be the first link down in the description below. But like I said, this is sponsored by Mystery Tackle Box, guys. It's like Christmas every month. You get new baits, new lures at your doorstep for a cheap price. It's totally worth it if you want good lures coming to your door at an affordable price. Without further ado, we're gonna get right into this box and we're gonna open it up and I'm gonna show you guys what we're gonna be fishing with today. All right, so this is the box right here. Like I said, I already peeked into it, but here are the baits. First, we got the Lunger Hunt Prop Frog topwater bait. One of two topwater baits in the box I got this month, but this thing looks pretty deadly. I've had one of these before, but I've never caught a fish on it yet. Hoping to change that today. We have Weston the duck. This is like a soft plastic duck. This will be the most interesting thing today, because the thing about this pond, guys, is first of all, it's afternoon, so it's kind of hard to get a topwater bite. Second of all, this pond, a lot of small fish will try to blow up in your lures. I'm hoping a big enough one will be able to get these hooks in the back of them, because sometimes it is tough throwing a bigger topwater here, but I think we can get one to munch on Weston the old duck here, which would be pretty epic. We got some yum finesse worms right here. You guys can use them different ways: shaky head, drop shot, Texas rig, Carolina rig, and many more things. Next, we got the big bite baits. What is this called though? You guys can see it's like a little swim bait, like a shad color, which is perfect for the fall because bass will start feeding on shad. So I might put this, honestly, I might put this back on a Carl's Amazing Bait spinner bait, because this thing, like, cut it down, put it on, because that would look pretty deadly. Two more things, we're almost done. We got the Z-Man Cross Eye Power Finesse Jig. This thing will be golden here. There's some good rocks down there. If we take the John boat out, all the way along that shoreline, some pretty good rocks. This thing will definitely slay, and that color's perfect to imitate a craw. Last but not least, what I'm really excited for actually is a Carl's Amazing Baits Thwacker sinking lipless crankbait. This thing looks pretty deadly, and I don't know if you guys can see that from there, but there's a lot of noise in it. There's a lot of rattles in there. And in the fall time, if you guys haven't seen one of my recent videos, my top 3 fall baits, I use a lipless crank, and I think a slow sinking one especially will be perfect in this environment today. It is a beautiful day out here in northern Illinois. I'm gonna start by walking these banks right behind me here and try casting, see if I can't get on anything there. But if not, I'm gonna take out this little John boat right here. I got some oars, and I do want to hit that spot back there, so we're gonna do that if this doesn't produce, but we might just do it anyway. So guys, thank you for tuning in today's episode. Sorry about the long intro, but now it's time to get to fishing. Let's do it. What the heck? Something just, and that was a big blow up over here too. What is going on? Might have to tie up my spinning rod again, put that yum thing on it. We'll try throwing this through. It is pretty weedy, but reaction bite could get him. There he is, got him. Top water, he didn't want that, but the reaction bite knew it, man. Look, he's turned the whole, oh, he spat it! Son of a gun! Oh! That was a decent fish. Oh gosh, hit the dock. Underneath the trees, of course. These fish are so close to the shore right now. Come on, hit the lipless. There's one. Come on, stay on. Did he get off? Did he spit it? No, he's still on, Oh, come on. Look at this boat, just keeps turning from a fish that's like not even that big. Damn, he's taking me for a ride though, okay. Oh, stay on. Come on. Let's go! Never been so excited for a small fish before, but that is the first, oh, we came right off. Okay, first fish of the day, let's get him up. Right there was the first fish. Oh, my chesty was a little high, sorry about that. My chesty was a little high, but another blow up happened underneath these trees. I cast this by there, and he came up and he smacked the thwacker from Carl. So that's bait number 1 out of the way. We've been struggling so far. The sun came out. I think it's out here to stay. The top water bite might be tough, but nonetheless, first fish. I couldn't be more stoked right now. I'm stoked out of my mind. We finally crossed off something on the list. All right, so first fish of the day, not big at all though. He is making me bleed though, so I'm not too happy about that. But back he goes. That's one bait down. We're gonna take that off. Don't know what I'm gonna tie on next, but I think I'm just gonna shoot straight to that corner. So I'm gonna row for about 5 to 10 minutes, get to that corner, because I think it's deeper over there, and that's usually where we have the most action. But I did want to try this spot out first. But now it's time, switch up baits and catch some more fish. Oh my God, one took it. I got one. It was stuck in the tree and one took it. Did I lose him? Or is he swimming at me? Oh, he's right here. It's feisty. Probably not big enough, it's just feisty. Oh yeah, baby, right in the shad. It was stuck in the tree. My line was stuck in the tree and my line started moving like crazy, so I knew I had one on, but it was stuck right in a branch down there. That is so cool. Oh, that's awesome. I think it might be a tad bigger than the last one. Yeah, it's actually a decent size in here. Let's go. Fish number 2, baby. On the Big Bite Baits shad, and I put a little underspin on it because I thought that would be good. That's actually a decent one for this pond. All right, guys. It is so hot. I'm sweating my nards off right now. Drinking my sweat as it comes down to my face. But nonetheless, guys, this did work. They're like the big, I don't know if you can see that Big Bite Baits little paddle towel there. And I put it on an underspin, and the fish hit it while my line was in the tree, which was super, super cool. So that's the fish right there. Nothing crazy, but that's a good size for this pond. And I think the bigger ones are starting to eat this time of year. Like if I hold it like this, it looks like an absolute like megalodon, like just an underwater release. Haven't done that in a while. I see some bait sitting in there somewhere. So we'll drop this on down. See if a bass wants to eat it. There's one. Jeez. Took it right away. Jeez, this feels decent. Oh, he's stuck in the tree, that's why. Oh, he's wrapped around the branches. I can see the whole tree. That's a nice fish. Oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh, oh my gosh. And he's stuck in the tree too. Oh no, oh no. Oh God. That's a big fish. That's a big fish. He's stuck in the tree as well. Oh my gosh. Get out of the tree. Oh my gosh, guys, this is a big fish. Oh my God. Freaking out. Okay. Oh my gosh. Get out of the tree. Okay. Oh, oh my God. Oh, this thing is huge. I told you, the big fish, or just the fish in general, hang out shallow, and he smacked a cross-eyed jig. Oh my God. My heart is beating so fast right now. Oh my God. On the cross-eyed jig with the bandito bug. This is one of my biggest fish ever. Oh, this thing is a total pig. Oh my gosh, I'm freaking out. Oh, he was stuck in the tree, guys, the tree right there. Oh my God, I knew right away it was huge. But then I was like, oh my gosh, maybe it's just a small fish in the tree. This thing's a little skinny in the belly, but oh my gosh, it's huge. I'm shaking right now. All right, let's get the big camera. Let's get the scale. Oh my gosh. Oh, I can't believe this just happened. This is crazy. Well, first of all, sorry about the nudity. Oh. Guys, this right here is the fish. Take a look at this bucket, dude. This thing is huge. I have to get a picture with this, and we're gonna get a weight on him right now before I forget. Don't want to forget the weight. The weight's the most important part. And the picture, that's pretty cool too. So check out the Instagram because this will definitely be on it. I'm shaking right now. This is the biggest fish I've caught in a while, man. 5 pounds, 1 ounce. We're gonna check it again just because this scale is kind of wonky sometimes. So you want to get the same weight twice. Then you know you're good. But look at that fish. This is big, man. Yep, 5 pounds and 1 ounce. Oh my gosh, check out the fish, man. I gotta get a cool picture on the iPhone. Don't know how, but oh my gosh, I'm shaking. What a catch. This was on the Z-Man bait cross-eyed jig tipped with the bandito bug. What an absolute brute, man. This is crazy. It's also important to give these fish some water before you take a picture with it because they are big and you want to treat, I mean, any fish you want to treat nicely, but when you have this one out of the water for a little bit, you definitely want to get them back in the water and get her breathing. Yeah, underwater release, guys. This is why we came out here. MTB Slam coming in clutch with a cross-eyed jig and a 5 pound, 1 ounce bass. Wow, I'm shaking still. Once I saw that fish, I was freaking out. I was like, oh my gosh, that's one of the biggest, this is one of the biggest fish I've ever caught. One of the biggest bass I've ever caught. Guys, and that makes it worth it. I was kind of struggling today. You can tell I'm dripping sweat. It's so hot out here. One of the hottest days I've probably gone fishing this year. And I was telling you guys, the fish will be close to the brush. When the sun's out, they're gonna go to the shade. And I flipped this right under that branch and he was just sitting there underneath it. He took it, I set the hook, and I was like, geez, this feels big. but then it was wrapped up in a branch. I'm like, oh, it's wrapped up in a stick. I'm like, that's probably not that big. And then he came up and I was like, oh my gosh. And I honestly thought I was gonna lose that fish. I mean, he was wrapped up in branches. It was setting me up to lose that fish. But what a bass, probably my second biggest bass ever, I think. Second or third, no, third. That's my third biggest bass ever at 5 pounds and 1 ounce. We're gonna continue the slam, try to catch some more fish, but while I am shaking, sweating, and I couldn't be more thrilled. Guys, hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and this is why you check out MTB. Because of the MTB box, I threw a jig that I never really used before, and I caught a ginormous fish, guys. God, I'm so thrilled. Let's catch some more fish. That just all happened really quick. Fish swam off, you guys saw it, but it was on the cross-eyed jig with the bandito bug on the back, which fell off, of course, because that fish destroyed it. It was right under some brush. This jig does the trick. It's now my favorite jig because it just caught me a 5-pounder. And that's the beauty. As fall rolls in, these bigger ones are gonna start eating more because we're kind of in that late summer to fall transition. And so it was a hot day today, so I'm going, you know, deeper with the jigs by the brush. But those bigger ones are still gonna get more hungry because fall's coming around. They're gonna try to get that big meal before the winter time. And that was my biggest fall fish this year. Actually, last fall, I caught my personal best as well on a finesse jig, 6 pounds, 9 ounces. And this fall, I catch a 5-pound, 1 ounce bass. Wow, I love fall fishing, baby. Let's catch some more. We still have to complete the shaky head because I don't think we're gonna do the top water today. Definitely gonna throw it around more, but I think I gotta catch at least one more on the shaky head, and then I'll just try to catch a bunch of more fish on some stuff from the box. Totally changed the whole day. Made it such a good day. I don't even care if I'm sweating anymore because that was so cool, man. That was so awesome. Now we just gotta do it again. I'm freaking out still. That was insane. I'm gonna be thinking about that all day. I'm freaking out. I was right there too. And I don't know why I cast it back here because there's a huge stick there now. There's one. Oh, maybe I should have cast it there again. On the Ned rig with the Zoom finesse worm. This one's obviously not 5 pounds, just a little guy, but he hit it right away. Was that the same spot where I caught that big one? I think it was. Huh. Still a good fish though, man. Fish is a fish. Crossing this bait off. And oh, he wanted that. Look at that, down his throat. Gonna get a picture of that real quick. Oh, that is so cool. You can tell he wanted the Ned rig, and he was right in those branches where I caught that big one a second ago. All right, there she is. Nothing crazy, so no underwater release or anything. Gonna put her back. But if you guys have seen my videos before, you know that today I'm catching bigger sizes than I usually do in this pond. This is usually more of a numbers pond, but as late summer, early fall, and pre-spawn as well, the big ones start eating and the small ones stop, which is awesome because we just want the big ones. So I'm gonna keep tossing this around a little bit because I crossed off pretty much everything besides the 2 topwater baits, which in conditions like this, I don't think I'm crossing off. But that was awesome. Crossed that one off right away after switching it to the Ned rig. And we're gonna try to get some more fish, man. That was awesome. Okay. Maybe I can't reach it, maybe I can. It's pretty close, but not exactly. Oh, I just got hit. Got him. Oh, it's a little guy. Jeez, that scared me. Sorry, I shook the whole GoPro when I set the hook. But something surfaced back there, so I decided to cast back there. With that underspin, with the Big Bite Baits little paddle tail on it. Get in here, son. Woo, another decent one, man. I'm catching better fish than I usually do when I'm out here. This one's probably the smallest of the day, too. Yeah, this one's a little small. But look at, you know he wanted that when he smacks it like that. That is awesome to see. It's another fish on the paddle tail, baby. Woohoo! And there's the little guy on the underspin. They're loving that shad because it's fall time, and I'm gonna actually cast this again in this corner. It's a little weedy for a jig right now, and the shaky head, but I think that actually he tore the crap out of this bait. We're gonna pick another one up, and then we're gonna hit this corner a little bit. A lot of weeds here, so I'll try to keep this underspin above the weeds. Guys, I think that's gonna do it for today. Thank you, first of all, for tuning in to today's episode. It was pretty wild. I mean, at first I was just like, oh, it's hot. I'm not catching a thing. Unfortunately, I couldn't catch anything on the 2 topwater baits. Now, twice I had a fish come up for the duck and the frog, but with these conditions today, I would not expect anyone to catch a fish on topwater. It's super hot. It went from cloudy, which I was like, okay, this is good, to just sun out, no clouds. And I was like, this is awful. When it gets hot, the bass move closer and under all this cover, like right behind me, and sure enough, that's where I caught that giant on the jig. That's my biggest fish out of this pond. I knew it had some bigs in it, but I didn't know I was gonna get them today, which is super cool. All thanks to Mystery Tackle Box is why I caught that fish. Guys, like I said, if you wanna get your first one for $5, click down below, check it out. Thank you so much for watching today's video, guys. It didn't complete the slam, but I'd say it was pretty successful considering I caught my biggest fish this fall. Thank you so much for tuning in today's video. If you want to help me out, click that subscribe button down below if you enjoyed the content today. And if you made it this far, hey, I appreciate it. Thank you so much. Big thumbs up button if you guys did enjoy. Thank you so much for watching, and we will catch you guys in the next one. Peace out.